What's up, everybody? It's Phil Moore, host of Nick Arcade, and you're watching Jammin' Music Man. It's the only place to get your groove on.
What's up, guys? It's me, Jammin' Music Man, and welcome to my special new video. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the recently released WWE's US Championship, A Legacy of Greatness. Basically, I'm just going to give you the match listings, what I thought about this DVD set, and whether or not I recommend you picking it up or not. But first off, your host for this patriotic US DVD collection is none other than John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. I guess they couldn't get Hacksaw Jim Duggan or Kurt Angle, so they had to get JBL. I like JBL, but he's the host of this DVD set right here, and we first learned that the United States Championship was created in the NWA in 1975. Not the rap group, the wrestling organization, the National Wrestling Alliance. Harley Race was the first U.S. champion, but we find out that there was they didn't record it on video. There's no film of him winning the match to become the first U.S. champion, so we'll never have that. But the first match you get on here on disc 1, just wanted to show you guys, this is what it looks like inside. That's the old United States Championship, and just want to show you what it looks like on the back. But back to the match listings. On disc number 1, you get from 1978 with there's no broadcasters commentating on this match. It's just a match that they captured on film. You get Nature Boy Ric Flair, who was the United States champion in 1978, taking on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with Andre the Giant as a special guest referee. How about that? 3 legends in one ring with Andre the Giant as the referee. But classic matchup. The next match you get after that, you get from NWA Worldwide Wrestling. That was a TV program way back in the early 80s. You get the then U.S. champion Greg the Hammer Valentine taking on the legendary Rowdy Roddy Piper. From Starrcade 85, one of my all-time favorites, Magnum TA taking on then U.S. champion Tully Blanchard in an I Quit steel cage match. One of the best matches, I say, that's on this 3-disc collection. The next match you get on here, you get for the U.S. title, of course. You get Magnum TA taking on Nikita Koloff in match number 7 in the best of 7 series for the NWA United States title. Great match. The next match you get on here for Starrcade 87, you get Lex Luger taking on Dusty Rhodes in a no DQ match. Let's see. The next match you get on here, you get Dusty Rhodes, who was the U.S. champion, taking on beautiful Bobby Eaton. From NWA main event, you get Barry Windham, who was the U.S. champion, taking on the JYD Junkyard Dog. And then the next, last match on disc 1, you get then U.S. champion Lex Luger taking on Sting. Classic matchup. From disc 2, you get on here Sting, who's the U.S. champion, taking on Ravishing Rick Rude. You also get a classic matchup right here. You get Ricky the Dragon Steamboat taking on the Natural Dustin Rhodes, who a lot of you know now as Goldust. From Spring Stampede 94, classic match, you get stunning, not Stone Cold, but stunning Steve Austin taking on the Great Muta. Great match. Starrcade 96, you get Diamond Dallas Page taking on the late great Eddie Guerrero in the finals for the vacant U.S. title. And you get a match from Monday Nitro back in 97. You get Dean Malenko taking on Y2J himself, Chris Jericho. Next match you get on here, you get Mr. Perfect taking on the Giant. You get, this is a classic right here, you get Goldberg taking on then U.S. champion Raven. I remember watching that match when it actually happened back in 1998. Let's see, you get Bret Hart taking on Diamond Dallas Page, Goldberg versus Bret Hart. You get Lance Storm, who's the U.S. champion, taking on Mike Awesome. And maybe some of you might remember when Lance Storm was back in WCW in 2000. He was winning the U.S. belt, the Hardcore belt, and I believe it was the Cruiserweight belt. And he renamed the United States Championship the Canadian Championship. Maybe some of you might remember that. You get the final match on here, on disc number 2, you get Booker T taking on Rick Steiner at the final WCW pay-per-view, Greed, from March 2001. But the final disc is on disc 3. You get Kurt Angle taking on The Undertaker. You get Edge versus Test from Survivor Series 2001. Edge, who was the U.S. champion, and Test, who was the Intercontinental champion. This was during the whole Alliance taking over the WWE storyline. From WrestleMania 20, you get Big Show taking on You Can't See Me, John Cena. You get SmackDown, you get Bobby Lashley taking on King Booker in a steel cage match. Great match. You get Matt Hardy taking on MVP from Backlash 2008. You get MVP taking on Kofi Kingston. From Hell in a Cell 2010, you get Daniel Bryan taking on John Morrison, taking on The Miz in a triple threat match. From NXT, you get Antonio Cesaro versus Tyson Kidd. Great matchup. You get Sheamus taking on Rusev. John Cena versus Dean Ambrose. I believe this was the first John Cena U.S. Open Challenge match. I think it was. And the final match you get on here from Hell in a Cell 2015, John Cena taking on a surprise opponent who turned out to be Alberto Del Rio. So you get 3 discs in all. Just wanted to show you guys what it looked like inside. Pretty nice little setup inside. You got Sting on disc 1, Bret Hart on disc 2, and Daniel Bryan on disc 3. As far as me recommend picking this up, I highly recommend picking it up if you're a wrestling fan, if you're a fan of the U.S. title from the NWA, WCW days. I highly recommend picking it up. And if you're a wrestling fan now, I highly recommend picking it up. I picked this DVD up at Walmart. It was $19.96, so I believe with tax it's probably about $20-21 bucks. But all in all, I enjoyed watching this. Classic wrestling matchups. Always enjoy these DVD sets that the WWE put out. But I'm not real sure. I believe there is a Blu-ray edition of this. I didn't see a Blu-ray disc at my local Walmart. All I saw was the DVD. So I picked it up, and I highly recommend picking it up, you guys. But guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment below. And of course, thanks for watching. I'm Jammin' Music Man, and I will see you guys next time.